Ever just, take a look in the mirror and really look at your eyes? What color do you see? It might seem like just a simple, random physical trait, but it's actually so much more than that. It's a roadmap, a survival tool. Really, it's the epic story of how our ancestors conquered the entire planet.
So let's ask that question again. What is your eye color really saying about you? Because whether your eyes are a deep, warm brown, a striking blue, or a super rare green, they carry this incredible story written right into your DNA. It's a story of migration, adaptation, and survival. And today, we're going to decode that story together.
All right, so to start, we have to go back to the beginning. Back to the original, the classic, the biological shield that protected our earliest ancestors. Yep, we're talking about brown eyes.
And they are absolutely dominant for a reason. Get this, more than 70% of all people on Earth have brown eyes. Now that is not an accident. It's kind of like the default setting for humans, and for a very, very good reason. It all comes down to one incredibly powerful pigment.
And that pigment is melanin. You've probably heard of it, right? It's what gives color to your skin and your hair. But in the iris of your eye, its main job is to absorb light. So, the more melanin you've got, the darker your eyes are. And that light-absorbing power, well, that turned out to be a crucial evolutionary advantage.
The best way to think about it is like this. High levels of melanin act as a built-in, natural sunscreen for the inside of your eye. For our ancestors living under that intense equatorial sun, this wasn't just some neat feature. It was absolutely essential for survival. And that's what makes them so high performance. Brown eyes can absorb up to 90% of the light that comes into the eye. This dramatically cuts down on glare and helps you keep clear, sharp vision even in really bright daylight. It was literally the perfect adaptation for thriving in places like the African savanna.
But then, in the grand story of human history, something totally unexpected happened. A single, dramatic mutation that would change the human face forever.
Just let this sink in for a second. About 10,000 years ago, a single person, somewhere on the Black Sea, had a random mutation in a gene called HERK2. This mutation basically acted like a light switch. It didn't create a blue pigment, it just turned off the production of brown melanin in the iris. And the result is just staggering. Every single blue-eyed person on the planet today is a direct descendant of that one individual. We're all related. And here's the really mind-bending part. There's no blue pigment in a blue eye, not a single drop. The color you're seeing is actually a trick of the light. See, with almost no melanin, the fibers in the iris just scatter light, and because blue light has the shortest wavelength, it's the color that gets scattered back out. It's the exact same reason the sky looks blue. How cool is that?
So this brings us to a huge evolutionary mystery. Okay, if blue eyes offer less protection from the sun, then why, when our ancestors migrated north into Europe, did this trait not only survive, but spread like wildfire?
Well, scientists have two main theories. The first one is all about low light vision. In those gloomy, overcast winters of northern Europe, having less melanin might have allowed a tiny bit more light into the eye, which could have been a slight advantage. The second theory, good old-fashioned sexual selection. This new, rare, and super striking eye color just became incredibly attractive. People who had it were maybe more likely to find a partner and, pass that gene along.
Okay, let's move on to the colors that live in that beautiful middle ground, the amazing genetic cocktails that are way, way more rare than brown or blue. And you can really see the numbers here. I mean, brown and blue eyes make up about 80% of the whole world's population. But colors like green, they're exceptionally rare, found in just 2% of people. So what makes them so special?
Well, green eyes are the result of a very precise genetic recipe. You need just a little bit of that brown melanin, plus a yellowish pigment called lipochrome. And when those two mix and the light scatters just right, boom, you get green. It's this super complex dance involving at least 16 different genes, which explains why they're most common in specific populations, like people with Celtic or Germanic roots.
And then you have gray eyes, which are even rarer. Believe it or not, they have even less melanin than blue eyes. And this lack of pigment causes light to scatter more broadly across all the wavelengths, not just blue. And that's what creates that distinct, almost steely look. It's an extreme adaptation for some of the darkest, most overcast climates on Earth.
All right, now for two colors that get confused all the time but are actually fundamentally different, the dynamic, changing hazel and the stunning, solid amber.
Hazel eyes are true chameleons. And this isn't just an illusion. They genuinely seem to change color.
Because they have this mix of melanin levels, they can look more green, more brown, or even golden, all depending on the light. It makes them incredibly adaptable and super expressive. Amber, on the other hand, is totally different. Its amazing golden or coppery color comes from a high concentration of that yellow lipochrome pigment. So, unlike the shifting nature of hazel, amber is a solid, stable color that just glows with the same intensity in pretty much any light. And finally, let's get into the most extreme and unusual variations in the human eye, the ones that really push the boundaries of our genetics. Okay, here's a fun fact that might actually surprise you. There is no such thing as a truly black eye. It's just biologically impossible.
So what we see as black is actually an iris that is just packed with so much dark brown melanin that it absorbs almost all visible light, which makes it appear black. This offers the absolute maximum UV protection you can get, a powerful advantage in the most intense sunlight on the planet.
And finally, we have heterochromia, the stunning condition of having two different eye colors. It is incredibly rare, affecting less than 1% of us. It just happens when melanin isn't distributed evenly between the two eyes as they're developing, creating this beautiful and totally unique look.
So, as we've seen, your eye color is anything but random. It is a living, breathing record of your ancestors' journey across the globe. From the sun-shielding brown eyes of our earliest relatives to the low-light adaptations of blue and gray eyes, every single shade is a solution to an environmental challenge that our ancestors faced. So, really, the next time you look in the mirror, don't just see a color. See the story. You're looking at a piece of an incredible genetic puzzle. Thousands of years of survival, migration, and evolution, all staring right back at you. So what story do your eyes tell?